and against great kingdoms, of war, and of evil, and of pestilence.
War, evil, and pestilence, man. Diseases, all right? They got H1N1, the West Nile. All right, really the main one was that Ebola. Everybody was getting scared of Ebola. You know what I'm saying? But that's what they do. They just pop up with stuff and then it disappears. And then when they want to bring it back, it's like, oh, I remember reading about that, hearing about that. You know what I'm saying?
Because they have what's called the Center for Disease Control, the CDC.
Motherfucker called me yesterday, not yesterday, the other day, talking about something. He want me to do a survey of something about vaccination. I'm like, I don't even get vaccines. I'm not comfortable with telling you how many people live in my fucking house. Like, what that got to do with anything?
Right. Who is this survey for?
And he said, well, you can check out the website. It's legit. I don't care. I don't get vaccines. Once I say that, you should just, okay, sorry to bother you, sir. Hang the fuck up. Like, that should be your first question. Actually, hi, this is such and such, blah, blah. And, yeah, we were doing a survey. First of all, I wanted to see if, do you participate in vaccinations? So I can tell your ass, no. So your survey don't even matter. After that, just cut the shit off. Bye.
Put me on no call.
Yeah, put me on that no call list.
The prophet which had prophesied for peace, when the word of the prophet shall come to pass, then shall the prophet be known.
But it ain't no time for no peace though. All right, we're not prophesying peace now. This is the IUIC. Because they out there talking about they're marching against violence. How are you a prophet of the Lord, but you're marching against violence? Okay? The scriptures say, cursed be he that keepeth his sword from blood. And if we're prophesying against many countries and kingdoms of war, of evils, and of pestilence, how is that? That's a lot of violence, man. It's not, you can't be. See, niggas try to be a prophet of the Lord on their own terms. They want to teach what they want to teach and lead. Therefore, you're not a prophet of the Lord. You're a prophet of your own time. You're a prophet, you're your own prophet, basically. Y'all only prove more and more who the wicked scribes and Pharisees are as well, man. Alright, because there's no new thing under the sun, so we knew if there was going to be good guys, there was going to have to be bad guys.
Prophesied for peace, when the word of the prophet shall come to pass, then shall the prophet be known that the Lord hath truly sent him.
Yeah, only if peace comes. But if a prophet prophesy about peace and peace don't come, then like marching against violence, you're basically marching for peace. You're prophesying peace. That's what you want to happen. Can you get Ecclesiastes 3rd chapter? We are not in the time for that. Matter of fact, because it goes into that, man. And we're going to keep Matthew 23 on standard.
I'm going to add on to the point that you're making as far as the IUIC marching against violence, but being servants of the Lord. Well, guess what? The Lord is a man of war. So whose side you on, man?
Yeah.
No, you can't forget about that scripture. He says, I am the Lord. I'm a man, he's a man of war.
Yeah, or when he says that the officials are going to turn into hunters.
Or the slain of the Lord shall be many.
Are they going to hunt for peace?
2/3 of the people should be put to death.
Hey, all that.
This is James chapter 5 verse 4. It says, behold, the hire of laborers who have reaped down your fields, which
inheritance of you kept back by fraud, riot, and the cries of them which have reaped are entered into the ears of the Lord of Sabaoth, which that's the power of war, the Lord of wars. Okay, that's what the Most High is for. Okay, he said, them that will not worship me, bring them at my feet. But this is my kingdom, they would fight for me. If this definitely ain't his kingdom. But you're still supposed to fight for Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Not march. That's what they do. Marching ain't gonna get us into the kingdom.
Yeah, because that's
standing up for Mike Brown ain't gonna get us in the kingdom.
That's what he had told Pontius Pilate. He basically basically you're just gonna let them bring accusations against you. He said, if this is my kingdom, my soldiers will fight. You know what I'm saying? But like you said, this is not the Lord's kingdom. It wasn't that time for Israel to rise up and come against the Romans. You know what I'm saying? That's why when you have people who rose up and went against the Romans, known as the Zealots or Sicarii, you know what I'm saying? The Lord was knocking them off because it wasn't that time, man. Just like we can't go out and just be killing people, man. The Lord said, wait ye upon me. So that's what we have to do. We got to wait till the Lord say, it's okay, go. You know what I'm saying? Because it said that his fishers will become hunters, man. All right? You're not doing this on, this is the Lord's program. The Lord is going to, who's going to orchestrate the slaying of the 2/3, man. All right? You go off and do it now and then your ass in prison. How you going to prophesy? But you got some of them prophets trying to come as peaceful as possible to please the people, to please the people's ear, man. Speaking smooth things. It's not about that. War is on the rise, period. So-called white man is against you automatically. All right, whether you believe it or not, he's ready to bring war on you. I want you to do a lesson on that. All right, based off of the, Mission Hospital. They obviously letting you know, man, but Jake is too dead to see it, man. These niggas too wild. Rain got to do his thing, man. Yeah. God damn.
Ecclesiastes chapter 3 and verse 1. To everything there's a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven.
Yeah, to everything there's a season and a time to a purpose under heaven. It's not the time to be marching against peace, man. Okay? This is the time to be prophesying the downfall of America consistently. Putting up videos, reaching out to the people through the internet, through the highways, whatever, however. Constantly, diligently, okay? Teaching the word of Yahweh Shem Yahushai so the elect can wake up and we can get out of here. The ones that's not doing that, they obviously content with being here, man. Cause I'm ready to get the hell out of here. I don't know about everybody else.
Infirmities kicking your ass. Shit.
No matter how much sleep you get, you're still tired.
Bills kicking your ass.
Because they slap organic on the fruit and you believe it. Oh, it's the white man. We gotta believe it. The white man wouldn't do us like that. He did the Native Americans like that. Oh, they don't want to hear now. They don't like to hear about their own history, man.
Down to verse 8. It says,
see, it'd be funny. It'd be looking, let me jump in and joke with them until you hear the wrong thing. That's why you gotta do it in truth and sincerity. Okay? You have to do it in truth and sincerity, or else you're gonna constantly let people hear what they want to hear. I'm not. If I got an uncle that just drinks like a motherfucker, I'm not gonna tell him that he's all right. No, nigga, you need to chill the hell out. The scriptures say drink in moderation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's okay to drink, but you gotta drink in moderation. Alright? Everything that is lawful is not expedient. Maybe you don't need to drink at all.
It says a time to love and a time to hate. A time of war and a time of peace.
Yeah, a time of war and a time of... And we're in a spiritual war at the moment. So why even do a physical march for peace? Alright? You barely doing the spiritual marching for the Lord, man. I can't even say you barely doing it because you're not doing it because one flaw against him, you against him, period. That's why he said, I'd rather you be hot or cold. The Lord ain't got time to figure out if you love him or not. You're going to have to pick and choose, man. You either want to please man, all right, please your family and do everything they want you to do, or you're going to please the Lord who's going to save you, who has the power to save you, I would say, from what's coming to this place.
He made it simple to know who loved him. He said, if you love me, keep my commandments.
Exactly.
So that's a clear distinction. That's why we're able as spiritual men to look at, see how the world operating like you don't love the Lord.
Yeah.
No, we don't have to sit and have a survey with you to be like, oh, well, maybe you do a little bit. No, yeah. we saw you going down the block, hitting the bleezy or whatever you was doing. Oh yeah, he don't love the Lord, man.
Yeah. And it's not saying that you out of it, but if I tell you that, you ask me how. How you know? Or why you say that? And then once I tell you, you correct your mistakes, man. It's just that simple.
I'll be parking there.
This is Matthew 23:5. Through all their works they do for to be seen of men, they make brothers phylacteries.
Hold that. I wanted that next. So
Okay.
We're going to finish this. Yeah. No. Huh? No, I won't finish that.
Ecclesiastes chapter 3 and verse 1.
No, you can just go from where you was at.
Ecclesiastes 3 and 8. It says a time to love and a time to hate, a time of war and a time of peace. What profit hath he that worketh in that wherein he laboreth? I have seen the travail which the Most High have given to the sons of men to be exercised in it. He hath made everything beautiful in his time. Also he hath set the world in their heart, so that no man can find out the work of the Most High.
Yeah, because that's part of the mystery. Look, the whole mystery is who are these people? Who is the Most High? What is his name? What is his son's name? If thou can tell, you know what I'm saying? These are part of the mysteries which he gave to the men. But look, like, that's what it said. Because when you go to the top, it said it's a time and a season for everything. He told Daniel to do what? Shut up the book. Basically, and when you read in the second Ezra, it said that as well, man. It was going to be a point in time. If the Spirit have it to where we get that, and then we get it, because you can read that whole chapter, man. All right, that whole chapter goes in. You know, but he told Daniel to shut up